I'm convinced that if you don't know what a seven-figure culture looks like, you'll never be able to build a seven-figure team. And if you don't know what a seven-figure team looks like, you'll never be able to build a seven-figure agency. What's up, guys? It's Jared Curry, and I'm super excited about this video. I'm actually going to be pulling back the curtains and showing you behind the scenes of one of our team meetings at a Stadia. This was probably about a year or two ago. I want to show you how we run our seven-figure team meetings and how we've built a seven-figure culture. And guys, before we dive in, just do me a favor, like and subscribe. It really helps the YouTube algorithm and get this message in front of more people, because we're on a mission to help people build successful agencies without charging them a single penny. And last but not least, drop your biggest takeaway from the video down below in the comments. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video.
But I feel the conviction. I feel the conviction of what he's saying. I have no idea what he's saying, but I can feel it.
You feel the energy. You can tell my tonality by just watching.
I was like, he is so excited about
whatever he's talking about.
I was saying she's gonna get better results because of that. Because of the way that you sold her now. She will inherently just get better results because she's going to have more conviction in herself now. She's going to realize what the success formula is. Accountability, leads, follow-up, close deals, get listings. That's it. That's all it is, guys. But you need that conviction first. You need it yourself. Why do you think we start every meeting, or I try to, with testimonial videos? I just looped our testimonial video today. I just looped them. Keep playing. Guys, we're probably tired of listening to them, but you need to ingrain it into your mind, ingrain it into your brain. Sell with stories. I think that was huge, Ryan. Thank you for that takeaway from Alex Ramosi. Guys, with that being said, we have the team meeting now, so I don't want to take too long to end our meeting with the advisors, but I have one last thing that I want to say and show really quick. Number one, let's see, the sales leaderboard. Massive shout out to Ryan with 5 closes so far this month. Mimi with 2, Joseph with 2, Jensen with 1. Ryan, shout out to you for being on the top of the leaderboard. My question to you before we start off our next meeting: if you had a gun to your head, right?
Damn, bro. That's how they roll in New Jersey. Okay.
Oh, we got
okay.
He's just pulling out the Glock like it's no big deal.
If you had a gun to your head and you needed to hit your goals this week, what would you do? Are you taking calls tomorrow? Are you going to have that conviction on your calls today? What are you going to do to get to the top of the leaderboard? Do you really want Ryan to have that lead?
Hell
no.
No.
Want him to have the lead that he has right now? What are you going to do today? Today is the day you make a decision. You make the choice. Do you want to make money? Do you want to help people? Do you want to help grow the company? Do you want to help increase the close rate so that the team's overall average close rates aren't down because you're not providing, because you're not generating enough revenue? Guys, we have an amazing fulfillment team that is on here right now that we have to make sure that we take care of. Marion, Tia, Jake, and now Natasha. I didn't even see she was on here, which I'm excited to introduce as well. It's an amazing fulfillment team that we are responsible for. You guys aren't just responsible for getting commission checks for yourselves. You're responsible for the health of the company and making sure you're helping take care of all of them, to make sure that we can pay them at the end of every month, to make sure that we can continue to provide amazing results for our clients, to make sure that we can continue to invest into the company like we just did earlier in the week, to make sure that we could get the best results possible, because this is the #1 agency for realtors, hands down. No one can compete. No one can compete. With that being said, let's get started with the Estate AI team meeting.
Oh, I miss being young.
Right?
What did Matt say? Did he say something? What's up, guys?
What's up?
What's up?
Jared, I want to see you on a sales call.
You want to see me on a sales call?
Yeah, I want you to just take a call. I want to see you, because especially like after one of these meetings, I want you on a call, because like the conviction you have, you could tell them that you're selling them horse shit. They'll probably still buy it. They'll be like, you're going to sell me horse shit that's going to get me more listings? Fuck it. All right, send it over. I'll send you my address.
Hey,
Lord of the Flies, baby.
Hey,
Lord of the Flies.
like Donald Trump says, I could go to Fifth Avenue and shoot someone dead in the street, and everyone would still vote for me. So it's all conviction, guys. Whether you hate him or you love him, it's all conviction. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Matt and I have a few things that we need to discuss before we start with our game. It's been a while since we've had a team meeting because of the holidays. I think we had to postpone it like twice. It's just unfortunate. So I'm excited to have everyone here. First and foremost, we need a Zoom. We can't start. Matt, how are we going to start the team meeting without first having a Zoom channel that says clients? How? The customer care. Give me a second. Matt, go ahead and start off with you got the agenda. Go ahead, start off with that, man, and I'll be right back. We have to get that Zoom up.
Sure. All right. Well, first off, what's up, guys? How's everybody's week's going? I see the energy. You guys are bringing it. Jared's clearly rubbing off on you guys. So really, we have some new faces on this call. We got Jake. We got Natasha. Euros. I don't know where Euros is. You know, he's probably doing some police shit as he always is with the KPIs and all that good stuff. But to start off, Jake, could you just give us a brief introduction on who you are? Obviously, I'm super pumped. I already know you. I'm super excited to have you. But tell everybody who you are.
What's up, guys? My name is Jake. I live in Chico, California. I'm a realtor. I am a real estate investor as well. I am super, super excited to be here, first and foremost. Like, I love the energy. Meeting Matt and Jared has been honestly a blessing in many ways. So I'm super, super excited to be here. In my past, I was a former music journalist before this. I wrote for about 10 years, writing about hip hop. I was interviewing artists left and right, and then the pandemic struck and crushed all that. So I was already kind of on the way to getting my real estate license. It was something I've always been passionate about. My grandparents, my grandma was a realtor. My grandfather was in construction, so they kind of worked their businesses together. So I've kind of been around it my whole life. Business management degree, sustainability minor. That's kind of nutshell version of who I am. Yeah, just really, really excited to get things going here and join you guys. So thank you for having me.
100%, bro. And do you guys see what's going on here? Like, no agency has a licensed realtor and investor talking to their clients on a daily basis. Jake is going to be our full-time success coach. He's already pitching in. Like, he's just going through training this week, and we're hopping on calls with clients. And I've probably had the best onboarding calls of my entire life just by having him there and like adding in like realtor shit that I don't know. And the clients are like, oh, damn, really? Like, Jake, the stuff you've already pitched in is changing the entire customer experience. Nobody has that. Zale Media, bro. Zale Media could never do that shit in their wildest dreams, bring on a full-time realtor to help their clients. We're leveling up. So, Jake, super, super excited to have you. If you could, tell us one thing that people would be surprised to know about you. Honestly, the fact you're a hip hop journalist is already mad surprising.
Yeah, I definitely want to have a chat about that. That's what's up. That's cool.
I guess I'll just tap into that. I mean, so when I first started in that space, I don't know, I've always been a music buff. I've really loved music. So like 10, 12 years ago, while I was in college, I started my own blog, and through that I actually started reaching out to other websites and other online magazines, and I ended up linking with an upstart website called ambrosiaforheads.com. The guy who runs Ambrosia for Heads, his name is Reggie Williams. He actually just got hired with Netflix. But before that, he was the senior vice president when I started, he was the SVP of BET. And then before that, he was the SVP of MTV and VH1 when they were merged. He's basically like, if you know Kendrick Lamar, if you know anyone like that, like he's the reason why they were like, he got his first opportunity on BET and VH1, like on their, like their rap roulette or whatever it is, where they have him like do a cypher and stuff like that on stage. Like they bring these new artists like that. Reggie was the reason why Kendrick got on that kind of stuff, right? Like Kendrick was going to be famous no matter what, but Reggie was one of those people. So I started working with him. And then my other boss, his name was also named Jake. He was the editor-in-chief of hiphopdx.com. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that. Basically, Hip Hop DX was like the major sponsor for the Rock the Bells festivals, like in DC and New York and the Bay Area. So I worked with them for like 10 years, and it was a great experience. I see in the chat, who's the most popular interview? My most favorite interview was with Anderson .Paak. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He just released an album with Bruno Mars. He's a Grammy Award-winning artist. He's like one of my favorite. If you haven't listened to Paak before, Malibu has got to be my favorite album of his. So yeah, that's kind of was my background. Like, kind of jump started my career in the space. But the reality is that nobody reads long form content anymore, unfortunately, as much as they used to. So in 2020, not only did the pandemic happen, but Ambrosia for Heads decided to pivot, and they went strictly, I mean, they do still have a website. Like, you could still see some of the stuff that I wrote up there. And they still do some long form content here and there, but they're mostly a podcast. It's called What's the Headline on Spotify, Apple Music. You can find them. Jake and Reggie just spit the shit and talk hip hop, talk rap, interview artists. So it's a really cool podcast. Reggie and Jake are like really, really cool people too. So I guess that's probably the most interesting thing.
Bro, I was listening to Anderson .Paak like this morning. That's crazy.
Mhm.
He's the shit. Like, actually, after I interviewed him, he had a show in so I'm from Massachusetts too. I'm kind of like a yeah.
Right here.
Yeah, we're from.
I told you, Jake. We got some Patriots fans here.
Yeah, I heard. That's another thing. I'm sorry to everyone. I love the Patriots. And we're back, baby. We're in the playoffs. 1 year.
My Eagles fly.
What was that?
Fly.
Don't worry about her. She's
Fly.
Those Eagles' wings are clipped.
No, they're not. We're in the playoffs too.
Definitely a Cowboys thing.
As a limping.
Right? We're all Cowboys fans, right?
Oh
No.
dude, I'm from Dallas. I'm not even.
All right, guys. It was fun. I'll see y'all later.
Awesome, Jake. Well, we're excited because Jake's also going to be getting some in-person training from us. So excited to be seeing you on Monday, man, or Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
All right, and then we have Joseph. Even though Joseph's been on the team for a while, but we've had to cancel all of our team meetings, so we haven't done a team-wide meeting with you yet, right?
Nah, this first one.
Cool. So, really quick, just tell us your name, location, position, 3 things people would be surprised to learn about you, and then share your. Oh, and also, Jake, if you could just share your last safe for work picture and your camera roll in the team chat, and same thing.
Say that again.
Share your last safe for work picture in your camera roll in the team.
Like,
We're not safe. We're
He's
family.
laughing. He's like,
He's
ooh, that's gonna be a lot of scrolling. No.
And then Joseph, while Jake's doing that, we'll start off with you, with just your name, location, position, 3 things that people would be surprised to learn about you.
All right, cool. So I'm Joseph, as it clearly says right there. I am currently in Ecuador, which is a tiny country in South America. If you don't know, long story why I'm here, so I won't get into it. I am a senior advisor right now, so I'm closing deals and making money.
He said it right now. He's getting
right. Yeah. No, bro. I mean, all right, we won't get into that, but whatever. I love high energy. I drink a lot of caffeine, probably too much. So
that's not what I meant to send. Sorry.
3 things interesting about me. Let's see. Interesting? I don't know. That's kind of relative, but I think it's interesting. So I have, as of last month, completed a graduate degree in English, and I actually had a 4.0 all through college. I didn't get anything less than an A in every single class I took. So if anybody wants to know anything about the English language, I'm a master of it, so I will help you out. But interestingly enough, I'm a big fan of Jordan Peterson, so I was watching a bunch of videos of his yesterday, and he said, like, if you can learn to communicate, you're unstoppable. He's like, that's why so many people, like, that's why people that have money, like that inherited a lot of money, that have like rich parents or whatever, they go into the humanities. He's like, because they just want to learn how to communicate, right? And I thought that was really interesting. I was like, oh, okay, so I guess my English degree actually like was worth something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it really does teach you how to communicate. Because again, you're unstoppable. If you know how to interact with people and communicate a message to where they get it, feel it, internalize it, you could do anything. You could literally do anything. You could be the biggest dummy, but if you can communicate, cool. So that's one thing interesting. Two more things real quick. Let's see. I'm 39. I don't know. Is that interesting? I don't know. I'm an old man.
Bald gang though too.
Hell yeah, bro. I don't have to. Dude, do you know how much money I save on haircuts, shampoo? Yes, I did take a linguistics class. History of English. Oh my God. I got an A- in that class. It was so hard. If you think English is hard, try learning Old English. That's just stupid. Anyway.
I'm gonna cry.
Another thing interesting. So I have been selling since I was like 17 years old. Like I've only been in sales, except for there was a brief stint where I was an English teacher just so I could like use my degree for something. But that lasted like 3 years. I wasn't making any money. Well, I was making money, but not like my level of money that I wanted to make. So I was like, fuck that, I'm done. I'm going back to sales. So if you can think of something that could be sold, I probably sold it. Literally. One of my first sales job, I found this post on Craigslist, right? And it was like, yo, make $100,000 selling art. I was like, I'm down. Let's do this. So I show up at this like rickety ass, like really, really bad neighborhood warehouse, right? I walk in the door. There's a whole bunch of like a whole mix of races and tattoos and just like everything, right? So I'm sitting down in this room. I look like the biggest fool ever because I was like in cargo shorts and a t-shirt. So I like sit down in this room and literally they're like, yo, you got a car? I was like, yeah, I got a car. I was driving like a 03 Impala at the time. It was a piece of shit car. Anyway, but it had a big trunk, which is great because I could hold more art. So they were like, yo, here's a whole bunch of art. Drive around the neighborhood, just walk into places and hold up the art and be like, yo, anybody want some art? That was the sales pitch, literally.
Oh.
That was a sales pitch. Literally just walking into like bars, like liquor stores with like like you had to like buzz to get in the door, like that kind of shit, right? I've sold everything, bro. I've sold everything.
Mode
I love it.
activated.
What's that?
Said hustle mode activated.
Dude,
Right?
for real. Like seriously, like it that's why I love this opportunity so much. Cause I don't have to get in some busted up car. It literally, I broke down like 5, 6 times. Oh, I only worked there for a week, by the way, because I was afraid of getting robbed. In fact, I almost got robbed. I almost got robbed of all my art, bro. like you know in the movies, like when they get chased by the monster, you're like, come on, car, start. That was me. I was literally in like one of the worst parts of Tampa, right? I mean, I was on the wrong side of town. And I had like all this art that wasn't mine because it was on consignment. Like if I got robbed, like I had to pay for that, like out of my commissions. So anyway, long story short, I just dipped out of there. That was my last day. I'm like, I'm not about to get shot for some like busted up flea market art. Anyway, so that's the interesting thing. And then like third thing, I don't know, man. What's something interesting? God, I don't know. I've lived in so many different places. I'm originally from Washington, D.C. So anybody from like the D.C. area, what's up? And Baltimore is also part of the D.C. area too. Like that whole little like corridor there. That's my territory. That's where I grew up. But I was what?
DC people don't consider Baltimore part of DC.
No. As in like it's kind of like in the sort of general area. Like so, you know. Anyway, I've been to Baltimore a bunch of times. I love Baltimore. But so I'm from the DC area, but I was born in Wisconsin. I've lived in North Carolina. I've lived in Florida for a bunch of years. I've lived obviously in Ecuador. That's a whole long story. If y'all care, hit me up. I'll tell it to you. Oh, here's something interesting. I used to be a Mormon. Like really devout Mormon, bro. Shout out to Jensen, man. But like I used to be really, really devout. I mean, I took it seriously. I took it real seriously. I will, Matt. I'm gonna tell you. I'm just well, yeah. But at the retreat, I'll tell you the whole damn story. But yeah, I used to be a Mormon missionary. I served a mission in Ecuador, which is why I even knew this country existed because I literally had to look it up on a map when I got my papers. They were like, "You're going to Ecuador." I was like, "Where's that at?" and I thought it was like in the middle of the Amazon jungle because there's literally Amazon jungle connected to it, like a little like the eastern part. So I thought I was gonna be like with a machete, like chopping through the jungle, teaching people about like. So anyway, yeah, that's me. The end.
Bro, what do you do for fun in Ecuador? Like, what are some of the cool things
Hey,
you
for
can
work fun? No, I'm just playing. All right, what do I do for fun, dude? Ecuador is such a cool place. Like y'all come, you gotta go to Colombia, right, bro? You can
Yeah.
have so much fun. So like last night, check it out. So I don't know if it's Latin people in general, but Ecuadorians, Colombians, like that whole kind of like Andean nation type deal. Venezuelans, I love Venezuelans. Venezolanas especially. But anyway, so the point is, you can literally just like walk out to like a really cool area and just link up with people and just like start drinking and everybody's having a good time. Like that's literally what I did last night. I literally just like, cause like me and my girlfriend, we just like went to this random like bar type restaurant place or whatever, and I met a whole bunch of new people. This one girl from like that lives in New York, but she's like Ecuadorian. She was coming down visiting, and we were just all having a good time drinking and just like it's awesome. Like just the culture. Like you don't really find that in the United States, right? You can't just like randomly walk into a restaurant, just like sit down with people you don't know and just like have a good time and start drinking. Like that's
You can in New Jersey.
And you can in Mexico.
except for New Jersey. Except for New Jersey. Yeah, that
And you
is the
can in
exception.
Mexico.
Wait,
And
what?
Mexico.
From what I remember. From what I
Ryan,
remember.
Yeah,
From
I
what
think
you
it's a Latin
remember.
thing. I don't know, Diego. Do you agree with that? Like you're Latin. Like is that? It's a Latin thing, right? Where you just
Jamil, what do you
Yeah,
do?
yeah, it is.
You can in the Philippines as well.
is the Philippines like that? So Philippines had a lot of Latin influence, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of Spanish influence. Yeah. So I think.
Yeah, they talk Spanish too. In
Yeah.
the Philippines, I think. Yeah.
Huh. It is kind of a Latin thing. Costa Rica was the same way. You just walk in, everybody's chilling, everybody's friendly.
Especially if everybody's drinking. Like that's like the universal thing. It's just like alcohol just brings people together. Alcohol gets a bad rap.
Frat parties.
It really does.
I blame the
Just gets
frat
a-
parties. I
gets
think
bad
that's why the U.S. is burned out on alcohol and
Frat
hanging out.
parties?
It
Is that
could
what you
be.
said,
It's
Ryan?
been
Frat
abused.
parties?
It's
Yeah.
been
Yep.
abused.
Well,
So that's it.
Thank you for that, Joseph. We're definitely gonna have a good time at the team retreat. I already know it's gonna be fun. All right. So next is Euros. What's up, man?
Oh, he's muted.
Sorry, I was muted. Sorry.
What's up?
Hey,
Wait, really quick. All right. I know I said that 3 times, but bear with me. First off, Joseph, could you drop your last safer work picture in your chat? I think that's gonna be the funniest thing you've shared. And then next, Euros, the KPI police, aka. Right? Yo, give us your name, your position, where you're from, 3 interesting things, and then share your last safer work picture in the chat.
yeah, no problem. So being here for like 7 days, I had the time of my life at the work, man. Like you guys are beasts, man. Like especially Jared and Matt. I was working with Jared for another company, and I know the guy pretty well. And yeah, he's a really one of a kind. Let's say one of a kind. Look at my man here.
That's one way to put it, bro. That's one way to put it.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. So my name is Uroš. I'm from Serbia. I've been in digital marketing for like 7 or 8 months. Being a copywriter, an appointment setter. Right now, just figuring some things out in the company, and I think it's been going well. Really like all the people here, the attitude that all the people have here, like really love it here. 3 interesting things about me. I was a professional tennis player for 12 years and just said, okay, fuck it, fuck the 6 or 7 hours a day training. Let me just go, let me just enjoy life a little bit. The second thing, I know how to play piano and guitar. And the third thing is, well, I would say I'm someone who likes to constantly improve, and that's why I joined Jared in the other company and this as well, because this really seems like a great opportunity for me to really grow, not just business wise, but really in my personal life to improve, definitely.
Awesome, man.
Welcome.
And then just share your last safe for work picture in the chat.
Okay, just give me a minute.
Cool. And then last but not least, we have a special guest who's going to be with us for the next week or two. And that is Natasha. And she's a temp that's joining us from another agency that's helping us out with client success so that we could make sure that we're generating and providing the best results possible for our clients. So Natasha, share your position, your 3 interesting things about you, and then your last safe for work picture in the Slack chat.
Okay. So my name's Natasha. I come from McMaster Digital, and I'll be on the team for next week or 2 or so, just helping out with the backlog of client onboarding. So excited to help the team that way. And I love the energy you all have. Like, this is amazing. I'm not that interested, so coming up with 3 things might be hard, but one thing, I am from Canada. Actually, I've lived here my whole life, but I did live in Australia for 6 months or so during my bachelor's degree, so that was amazing. And if anyone has the chance, Australia is a beautiful country, and I would highly recommend. I plan to live there in the future if I can too. So another thing, I was a gymnast for like all of my childhood. So I was really into that, dedicated a lot of time. Aussie retreat. Love that. Yeah, gymnast, it was a big passion of mine growing up, but I stopped in university. Oh, flying is not bad. You'll get over it. Yeah, that was my first time actually on an airplane, was flying to Australia from Canada. So that was
a long ass flight.
Yeah.
Just take some melatonin, Jared. Just take some melatonin, crash. You won't even remember it.
Once you're old enough to drink, you just hit some vodka on the plane.
Yeah.
Bro, just take some Xanax. Just take some Xanax and pass out. You'll be good.
But as my first flight, just get the worst over with. It was like 16 hours on the plane. And actually heading back, it was a 48 hours total of travel from my city in Australia back to my hometown in Canada. Like, full on. It was rough, but if anyone gets the chance, I would definitely recommend. That's 2. I just got a puppy. So really got my hands full with that. His name's Benson, and he's a Black Lab cross. So yeah.
Benson,
and
bring him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to see.
Where's the
Yeah,
dog?
Yeah,
You can't tease us like that and not
Yeah, we
deliver
gotta
the
let him in.
goods. Like,
Where's
come
the
on.
dog?
He's sleeping. I don't want to wake him up, but
Oh, he's a dog. He won't care.
I will when I'm trying to get him down afterwards. But
Oh, okay, that's true.
he's definitely my last picture, so I'll drop that in the chat.
All right.
What part of Australia did you live in? Was it like Gold Coast or what part?
It was, so the town was called Wagga Wagga. And it's a inland city, like a few hours west of Sydney. But I actually, since I was taking school there, I didn't get to travel too much around the country, but I did take 2 weeks and just like pieced out, didn't go to classes, and I just went up the coast. I started in Cairns, if you know about where that is, and just rented a car and drove all the way back down the coast, down to Sydney. So it was pretty cool. Saw the Great Barrier Reef, lots of kangaroos. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I actually have a client in Australia for my other company who he like runs and stuff, and he got attacked by a kangaroo. That's
Yeah,
like
no,
the most
I
Australian
probably
shit
freak
I
out
could
myself.
imagine.
Yeah.
They posted like some like brutal like battle scars. It's like, what happened? He's like, I got attacked by a kangaroo on my run. This is like an average day for him. I was like, what do you mean you got attacked by a kangaroo, bro? Don't do that. Like,
They're
what
scary.
are you doing?
And during our orientation for like international students, they're like, you may want to, but like, don't approach the kangaroos. Like, they're one of the most dangerous animals here, and we
Wow.
have stuff that's poisonous. So like, just don't f with the kangaroos. But they were like, my school campus had like a big herd of kangaroos that just like constantly sat by the trails. It was really hard to avoid them.
Kangaroos and gorillas, I do not want to mess with those. Like they're jacked. Like they're. Have you seen the
Oh,
muscles?
Yes,
of
they're
those animals?
huge.
Yeah.
Dude,
They
Jared,
would,
and
they would destroy a boxer.
Honestly,
probably would.
they're scary. So do not mess with kangaroos.
Imagine if deer could fight you. Like, geez.
Dude, I could take a deer.
Take a deer, dude. No way.
I couldn't take a kangaroo. A deer, maybe one deer.
Deers
Awesome.
will slice you up. If you get a deer that gets you with its hooves, it's like razors.
Yeah, they will mess you up.
They'll mess you up hard.
They look so nice though.
Yeah, they look nice. They will fuck some shit up with them things. I don't know how they're so damn sharp, but it's literally like just knives on their feet.
Wow.
That's probably
I
where
never knew
Edward
that.
Scissors hands came from. Like someone got attacked by a deer and was like scissor hands. That's it.
Jersey's like the deer capital of the world.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
There's so many. It's crazy.
Where, bro?
Like
Like
in
in
my
Arkansas has Jersey beat. I really do. Because like
They're like
the
in my
whole state is
backyard.
nothing but a bunch of woods.
Nah, that's just Central Jersey. I mean, North Jersey. It
Like-
kind of depends. Jersey's so diverse, man. Jersey's the best state on the planet. I don't
stop.
care what anyone says.
I got hit 6
Here,
deers
bro.
yesterday morning.
What'd
Like
you
every
say?
time I'm driving, I have to like Heisman some deers. Like in the morning, every morning.
All right, cool. So we got through the introductions really quick, guys. We need everyone on the team here to please, if you are a United States citizen, I need a W-9 from you by the end of the day. Euros will make sure it will shoot you a DM to make sure that you submitted it. I need it by the end of the day, please. And then if you are an international team member and you're not, you're not a US citizen, I need a W8/BEN. That's for international team members. If you guys send that to me, that would be great. We really need it. And we won't be able to do payroll this month for you specifically if you don't have it. So please make sure you send that in so that we can have that in our records. Any questions on that? Cool. Simple enough. Now, moving on. I'm gonna move a little bit faster because we have a game that we want to play. Just really quick, team retreat next month. I think Matt and I have decided to just bring the fulfillment team as well, as long as there's no travel restrictions. So
What's that look, Tia? What's that look?
Really?
What retreat? This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
First time we've ever talked about it.
on a call.
Nice, Matt.
Well,
Of course.
originally it was just gonna be the sales team. Well, I don't know.
Well,
We'll send you guys some details. You have to bear with.
Bro, we're
me.
bringing everybody. We're bringing
Yeah,
everybody.
we're gonna bring everyone. We rented a
Where's
lake.
it at?
It's gonna be Lake Wiley, North Carolina. Let me pull it up really quick.
Wait, with Tia, we've talked about this
Yeah, we definitely have.
with Jared. I remember specifically the three of us talking about this, and you were like, I don't know if like I'm invited or not. And we were like, oh, it's kind of for the advisors right now. So we're like, what do we say?
See, that's exactly what it is, right there.
It has a hot
But-
tub.
You shut us out real quick already.
But now everybody's coming. It's
It has
more-
a hot
Okay.
tub. So yeah, we're gonna have a retreat here. It's a lake house. It's pretty nice. Super excited. There's even like, I made sure that they had like this little thing for Matt. It's like a little play. Yeah.
He's gonna love it.
It was like, and we get to get on the lake. And I sent Jared a message. I was like, Jared, aren't we going in February? Like, I don't know I don't know about North Carolina, but in Arkansas, it's awfully freezing cold in February.
Well, you know what?
Pretty
It probably is,
clear.
but that's why we have a hot tub. So who cares?
Pretty cold, but we are mandatory cold plunges in the lake too.
Oh,
We're not-
yeah,
we're
that's
not
actually true.
every
It's
day.
actually really good for you.
We're all getting in the
We
lake.
should do a morning plunge.
You did
in,
not
like-
say every day, Matt. You said one time.
No, I think we need to do, I think
Now-
we need
now
to do
I'm
a
saying
morning
every
cold
day.
plunge. I
Friday,
think it could be a morning cold plunge.
100%. Yep.
7 a.m. Everyone out.
I'm gonna bring my trumpet. I don't know if you guys know, but I play the trumpet. I'm just gonna like do a whole riddle
Oh.
and just blow my trumpet. All right,
We're
cool.
gonna Bring the gong.
Yeah, I'll bring the gong too. I can't. You know what? I'm not gonna be able to fly then. I'm gonna have to drive if I want to bring all this stuff. All right, new KPI tracking for the sales team. And then for the fulfillment team, you guys will also have a new KPI dashboard coming soon. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna skip all this other stuff. Oh yeah, Matt and I will be traveling to Colombia on Monday. We may not have internet for that day because we're gonna have to figure stuff out. We don't know. So if you need something from a sales side, we'll probably have temporary team leads. So if you need custom deals done, you can talk to them. We'll set that up before I go. And then from a fulfillment side, Tia, you're in charge. So yeah, if you have questions about anything, just wait till we get back on Tuesday and don't let the place burn up. Okay, that's all we ask.
We're gonna come back. Our clients are gone.
Set that shit on fire.
We have hacked our
Just kidding.
Stripe.
All right, so guilty pleasures. It is game time. So
Real quick, if I can share just two quick things from a fulfillment standpoint, so we can update the advisors. I don't know, is Joseph on here? It looks like he's not.
he had to
He
hop
ran
on
for a call.
to click.
All right. Jared, if you can enable screen share real quick.
There you go.
First thing, look at these jacked ass kangaroos, bro. That is crazy. All right. Second thing. So what Euros is doing outside of being the KPI police, he is also actually doing our rollovers with our AI system. So essentially what that means is every time the AI doesn't know what to say or the AI gets stuck, what we've actually started to implement is a direct link to that lead that's getting stuck, and Euros goes in and he can respond to those leads directly. So now we have a personal lead nurturing assistant for every single client. Every single client comes into this channel and gets a link to basically their lead, so Euros can communicate with them using all the trained copywriting skills that he has. So for example, if we look at Tedx here,
I didn't even know about this.
Yeah, bro. You know, we're making moves over here. We move in silence. But we got this new, we got this new kind of system set up. For our client Tana, you can see she had a lead.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Look at this too, Carson. I know you love the client wins. She's got an appointment. So just saying, heads up, our appointment is in 1 hour. Excited to meet you. Anytime the AI doesn't know what to say, this is when we get a link in the Slack channel. So it says, just wanted to confirm your address. You see her booking appointments. You know how it is. She said, or this lead sends his address. The AI doesn't know how to respond to an address. So Euros gets that and he says, awesome. If a lead says something like, hey, I have a question about my home, or I want to see what my home's worth or whatever, and the AI doesn't know what to say, Euros can come in here, respond, and then try to book the appointment. So for no additional cost to our clients at all, we now have a personal lead nurturing assistant, which is pretty cool. The other thing I want to quickly show is our new pipeline, because this is going to make the client results and the client accountability as clear and clean as possible. I've seen a lot of real estate GHL, like high level snapshots and setups. This is by far the best one I've ever seen. Essentially what we're doing now is you can see our client accountability is going to the next level. New leads come in here. If they've called them twice, they move them here. If they've called them 3 times, they move them here, all the way to 8 calls. So if a client is not going to be willing to get these leads to 8 calls, they're not going to win with the program. But we're going to know, are they doing their actual job? So we're tracking that shit as clean and as clearly as possible. And now we also have Euros on the back end, helping every single client, booking appointments, and then notifying the clients when he books appointments. So adding a lot of cool stuff there, taking it to the next level. As Jared was saying earlier, we're trying to build the best product in the world, the best company and team in the world, so we can finally put a good rap on marketing agencies for realtors, because that's about as bad as it gets. Like stereotypically, marketers for realtors is kind of like the worst, like, I don't know, niche. It's like nobody trusts us. You guys as advisors know how kind of sketchy that is. We're trying to change that. We're trying to do something different. So
As
we're making moves.
a realtor, I can attest to
Yeah.
too.
100%. So we're making moves, and
Hey, would you buy our system? Would you buy our system?
Yeah, no, but I mean that's straight up why I'm here. Like as a realtor, you get a million emails a day, unsolicited from marketers on a daily basis. Like that's why I was on the journey to find a job in the marketing space, so like I could better understand it for myself and for like. But now that I know I can help other realtors like with a product that actually freaking works, and not only that, like no other marketing company is providing coaching or holding anyone accountable like for anything. It's literally just like they take your money and you pray to God it works. Like that's really it. Like that's all. And that's not what it is here. So super stoked to be here. Hopefully I can provide some value to other realtors that way too. So
what have you noticed just how much like we actually on the back end care about the client's results?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I mean, bro. Like,
you brought that up.
People are like, hey, here's what we offer. Can you please like just send over your credit card information? Like it's not, you know, you're not really talking to a lot of people. You might not even talk to a single person. You might just email people back and forth and sign you up that way. Like you guys do it so much differently. So
love it. Cool. Well, yeah, that's some updates we're making. We're making it better every single day. If you guys have any questions about that, you can let me know. Tia, Marion, any Natasha, Jake, anything you guys want to share from a fulfillment perspective before we dive into the game?
Or anyone have anything?
Anybody, any updates?
Well, I just want to say you guys always impress me every freaking meeting. So you guys rock. Everyone on the back end. I've already told Jared enough in our sales team. So shout out to the back end right now.
I do want to add to that. Obviously, Jared and Matt are rock stars and doing everything they can to make sure that we're providing as much value to these people. The one thing I ask from the success team, drop in the team chat, just, hey, we started doing this. Here's like something else we're getting, mostly just for the motivation for a sales team, right? Like on sales, we were just talking about it earlier. Conviction is what's going to get us to have more people to come through. And the more we can be convicted that, holy crap, Tia's doing things, Matt's doing things, Jake's doing things, like, holy cow, y'all are putting so much effort and so much time and like resources into these people. Just shoot it in a message. Like, doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just, holy crap, we just started having euros hit these people up whenever our AI system, didn't know what to do. And now it's like, damn, we're going above and beyond. Matt dropped it in. Hey, these clients said our leads suck. So I went ahead and called 3 of them. I use that story all the fucking time. Like, our client was lazy, wasn't doing what he wanted. We generated 5 automatically for him in 2.5 months, which is good. He had to call 3 people, and within 3 calls, he already had a new appointment. That tells me that real estate agent wasn't doing what he was supposed to. Mr. Agent, are you willing to do what you're supposed to make sure that you have even more booked appointments? Yes, I am. Great. Don't be like Joe.
Yeah,
Joe sucked.
To bounce off that, Ryan, like something I said the other day that Matt said was good. I said, are you willing to work as hard for yourself as we are for you?
100%.
I love that.
That was fire. I literally used it on the next call. I was like, damn. Okay.
Drop it in the team chat. Type that in the team chat and send it. Because that right there, just like I said, from a sales perspective, it's not about how good we are at closing, right? It really isn't. Conviction can trump skill anytime. So the more that the sales team, whether it's me or new reps or everyone else, the more we can see, hey, there's improvements being done. There's things that we're doing to improve the relationship. The more that we can say, we know that our team is continuing to change every single day. Just in the past month, we've added like 5 new different things, but we never talk about them and never give Tia the credit, Matt the credit, anyone the credit that they deserve for taking care of these people. Right. So
that's a great idea. So we definitely need to start doing that. And you're 100% right. Conviction is the biggest thing. And say, like, I know I'm not the advisor guy, but either they're going to convince you why they shouldn't, or you'll convince them why they should. And that's what it boils down to. So guys, on the fulfillment side, we definitely need to start adding that. Marion, if you get good client results or you see something happen with the ads, a new video, send that. Tia, if you get a good message from a client, send that. Client wins channel. Jake, Natasha, same thing. That's a great insight, Ryan. Jared, I guess we should hop into the game because we have like 16 minutes. Don't know how long that will take. An idea channel would be awesome too.
So cool. We're gonna go ahead and get started with this. Really quick, just want to give a shout out to the client that is actually in the Zoom channel right now because we have the customer chair. Going back to our core values, exactly how Amazon starts every meeting by having a actual in their boardroom, they have an actual chair for the client. We have an actual Zoom account for the client to represent the client to show that the client's always here.
Sure.
Everything for the client. So with that being said, let's start with our game of the week, and that is guilty pleasures. So everybody really quick, DM me. I'm going to be the moderator. DM me something you are embarrassed about loving, and then everyone has to guess whose is who. So go
Make
ahead.
sure it's a direct message or else everyone's going to see
Make
yours.
sure it's a direct message, please.
Jared, you got to send somebody yours too. We'll throw it
Something
in.
that you're embarrassed that you like.
Yes, something that you love, but you're embarrassed about it.
Shit.
It's okay to be vulnerable, guys.
Tell you what, Joseph better get it close.
Mhm.
Yo, put that in the. I'm putting that in the team chat. All right, cool. So I'm gonna put it in. Actually, how should we do this? Should I just type? Should I take all the responses, put them all in one place, and then you guys guess who's who, or should I just call each one out one by one?
I ain't calling each one out one by one.
I
That
agree.
way we can actually enjoy the who is who.
Got it. Okay.
And then just put it in, like, we can either do it, everyone type in the chat who it is.
Cool. All right. That's interesting.
Or we could
All
say
right.
it.
The set vape juice. Who is that? Who said that? You guys
What?
can unmute
Carson,
yourself.
bro. Definitely Carson. I remember you back in middle school. I remember you back in middle school, bro. I remember what we
Middle
used to do.
school? Dude, in middle? Oh my.
Bro, I was messed up, Jared. We don't want to talk about that.
Okay, man.
What was that, like 3 years for the three of you?
What? How young do you think I am?
Who was
So,
it?
did you
Who
say
was it?
Sid?
All right, one vote for Carson.
I didn't even hear it.
Anyone else?
What was it?
It was one vote for Carson. Anyone else?
That's the question.
Vape
What's
juice?
the question?
It was the set vape juice.
Vape juice?
Yeah,
That sounds
we're
disgusting.
We're
I think it's
playing
actually
guilty
Renee.
pleasures.
I think it's
Say
actually
this. Did you say dissect vape juice?
Set, D-set, the set. I don't know. I don't do this stuff.
Just set.
I vote Renee. I know she has her little vape.
That's true. I've seen that too. So yeah, that's my vote also.
All right. Well, you guys are wrong. It is.
I'm going with Tia.
Should I call him out now?
I'm voting Tia.
All right,
I
yeah,
did-
Ryan, you're right.
Tia.
It is Tia.
It was dessert, not dissect. I love dessert vapes.
I actually forgot about that. Used to have the big vape on our calls. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, dessert like
just don't do
birthday
it
cake
anymore.
and like shit like that.
There we go. Point for Ryan.
1 point for Ryan. All right, cool.
Uh-oh.
It's just funny. Never mind. I have to skip that one. Comic books.
That's not
Deal
embarrassing.
with Carson.
Yeah, that isn't embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's Carson.
Brian.
Yo, Carson, send me another one, man. That's not embarrassing. Get out of here.
Okay. I thought that was fun. And
Mimi, that's not embarrassing either. So you gotta send me.
It's fire.
What are we sending? Something embarrassing?
Yeah,
send something embarrassing.
All right.
forgot how cool comic books were. Sorry.
I'm just DMing you, Jared.
Yeah.
Hey Carson, what kind of comic books?
I like kind of like indie stuff. Like I'm not into a lot of superhero. I'm more like little like there's one
other
called
kind of
Gideon
comics?
Falls.
I didn't realize there was any other kind of comic other than a superhero comic.
Dude, there's a lot. Like I read this one. It was kind of like a love story, and that's kind of embarrassing.
I
So
was gonna say
there we
that's
go.
embarrassing, bro.
That's mine.
All right. Taxidermy.
Oh, we already know it's Renee.
Brian?
Renee.
We already know.
Renee.
Yeah, Renee.
remember.
Renee is right. Matt got that fast. Dang.
I know my.
All right.
Yeah.
Natasha, you have to sing me another one. That doesn't count. That's not embarrassing.
Jared, does mine count?
No, yours does not count either.
Super
I want
embarrassing.
something real embarrassing for you.
No one is good at this game, it seems.
That's vulnerable, that's why.
Y'all aren't trying to be vulnerable.
All right, I'm a punk rock girl, but I love listening in secret to a Blackpink, which is a Korean girl group.
Oh yeah, my daughter loves Blackpink.
Definitely Jamila. It's definitely Mimi. No.
Nope.
That's
Marion?
You
Yes,
guess-
girl. So it's either Marion or Natasha.
Yep, Tia got it. It's
Girl.
Marion.
who was it?
That was Marion.
Okay, I see you, Marion.
In secret.
The Backstreet Boys. Dash, still.
There's Jamila, definitely. I saw the smile on her face.
Definitely Jensen.
Matt.
No, it's Ryan.
Hey.
Go Ryan. I'm also DSP.
100% jam out to some NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. No shame. Blaring, windows down. I want it that way.
I don't think I've ever heard of Backstreet Boys.
That's good.
All right. Heroin. Wait, what?
Oh, I want
What?
Heroin?
And,
Somebody needs some help.
Bro, I didn't think you were gonna. Gangster rap.
It's
I didn't
Jake,
think
right?
You're gonna read.
Wait, what was the embarrassing thing?
Heroin and hardcore gangster rap.
Serious?
Gotta be Joseph. There.
Wait, I haven't even
just
put
got
anything.
here.
It ain't me.
Heroin in hardcore gangster rap?
Yeah, with you guys.
Damn.
God, we went heavy. Euros, it's gotta be the police.
It's like, oh, heroin? Yeah,
Come on,
euros.
man.
It's like, what?
Come on, man. Come
All right,
on.
no, it's Matt.
The heroin part was a joke, Jared. I didn't think you were
Oh,
gonna.
I was like, what?
Why is
the heroin.
Why is that embarrassing?
Damn.
Yeah,
That's right
Matt
here.
listens to some hardcore gangster rap. That's a fact.
I love
That's
how
so
all
funny,
of you are
'cause
like,
I'll be honest
yours,
with you,
it's
bro.
yours, definitely.
Got this piece of paper because of heroin.
Okay.
It gets intense, bro. It's
Saved
like
someone's
I shouldn't
life. He was dead as a doorknob.
Jam
when
out,
Trump
jam
found
out. Send us a video of you jamming out.
me,
Yeah, this is why I always take all. Cause I'm just saying, if I'm ever
bro.
with Matt,
You
I always
never,
take all.
you never, yo, nah. You be your guilty pleasure is like the worst music in the world. I don't know what it is, but it's.
What is it? Now I want to know.
Hey, Toby,
Still
listen,
to
Yeah,
this day,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Dude, how is how?
Give it out.
Jared likes to listen to teenage white girl.
For real?
It's a fact. It's a
like,
fact.
like some Taylor Swift.
Is it?
Favorite's
Yo,
JoJo.
Hey, is Jared like the dude from White Chicks? Where
Yeah.
like he'll be like
Yeah.
driving,
Watch
and he's
this.
listening to, like Michelle Branch, like
Yeah.
That is Jared. That is Jared.
Oh my god.
Yo, honestly, Michelle Branch slaps. I'm sorry. Like, if you hate that song, you're dead inside.
it's a good song.
You're
It's a
dead
good song.
inside if you don't like
Thank
that
you.
song.
Thank you.
It's quality music. It took talent to write that.
Why do you think I have so much energy, guys? Like this is how I get my energy. All right. Wait. Don't even know who that is. I've had a crush on Method Man, or I've always had a crush on Method Man. Who's
Hell
Method?
yeah. Method Man, what's up, bro?
Who's Method Man?
Renee.
Right.
That's Mimi.
Mimi, you got a crush on Method Man?
I've always had a crush on Meth.
Are you a Wu-Tang fan?
I am.
Hell yeah.
Right. I was like, y'all babies don't even know.
I
who
mean, you have
Ever.
I know.
Hell yeah.
Like, I can't believe he just said, "Who is Method Man?" Are you serious?
Nah, he knows who
Who
Method
said
Man is.
that?
Quit playing.
Jared said that.
Nah, he's just messing around.
He's a baby. He's a baby.
He is a baby.
Jared,
He
Jared,
can't even drink yet.
Carson just said he didn't know who Backstreet Boys were, so that right there tells me his age. He's like, how young do you think I am? But I don't know who Backstreet Boys are.
Are we boomers? Like,
Not boomers.
That's funny.
Like Britney Spears. I used to have her album, Britney
Yeah.
Spears and Christina
Christina
Aguilera.
Aguilera.
It wasn't because of the music though. I just like the album.
Christina Aguilera's father is Ecuadorian, by the way.
I can see it.
Throwing that out there.
I can see it.
Just facts.
Interesting. All right, you're up. I messed up.
just skip him.
Never
On
mind.
to the next.
I have to move on to the next. All right, I don't know what this is, but RuPaul's Drag Race.
You don't know who RuPaul
Oh, I
is?
know that.
Like,
It's on Netflix, right?
I know.
That is gonna
I'm,
be
I'm
Jake.
so excited to hear.
You wrote?
I'm so excited
Yeah,
to hear
Ryan's
who
right.
wrote this.
Ryan
Jake.
is right. Ryan is the profiler. He's the profiler.
Wait,
He
who
knows
is it?
Hot, bro. That's why.
All right. I love crying to inspirational or romantic movies.
Damn.
And Jensen, you got
Aw.
it, bro. I respect it.
Jensen.
Jensen.
Me, it was me. I like to get in my fills, guys.
All right.
Wait, was it actually Jensen?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, fire. Respect
I
it.
think that was everyone, right? Oh no, there's two more. Sorry.
I don't think we've done Joseph yet.
I haven't seen anything. I'm sitting here like listening
Quick,
to all
send it
y'all. and I
now while
can't
there's
think.
multiple
Yeah,
people.
send something.
I can't think.
Pranking my friends from an unknown number. So prank
Oh,
calls.
it's gotta be Euros. That's some Serbian shit to do, honestly. I'm not
Wow.
even gonna lie, bro.
Okay.
It's gotta be.
Came right out with it.
Am I wrong?
Well, Joseph, you just have to tell us because you're the last one. So.
Yeah, I can't. I'm thinking about something. Like I was on a bus a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you've ever been on like a bus anywhere outside the U.S. They're terrible.
Yeah.
And so I was
Great.
like, there was like
Great.
all the seats were taken, so I was just like standing up. And this bus had a bathroom, like those little tiny like airplane like little porta potty looking things, right? So I'm standing up and I'm leaning against the door, and then I fall into the bathroom. And literally everybody on the bus, like a whole bunch of Ecuadorians, turn around and see this big old 6'2", 220-pound gringo that just fell into the bathroom. And then I get up and I'm just like, "What's up, y'all?" How do you recover from that? You can't. So yeah.
That's
was like
not a
2 weeks-
guilty pleasure, but I'll take it.
Oh, it was a
Imagery
guilty
was so
pleasure. Oh,
good.
my bad.
No, it's good. I'll take it. That was a funny story.
If you enjoyed it, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
put
all right,
heroin
all right. It is time to wrap up because we have 2 minutes left. So, guys, let's crush the day. Let's make some dreams happen. Let's help some clients. Let's close some.
Let's go.
Because Estate AI is the #1 marketing agency for realtors out there, and it's because of you guys, each and every one of you guys. So I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful. And on behalf of Matt, we love you guys so much. I think you saw it in my New Year's video, which I think some of you guys got a crack out of.
Yeah.
But we love you guys, and thank you so much. And we'll talk to you all later. Much love. Peace out.
Bye.
Much love.
Hi,
Oh, hey,
everyone.
real quick, there's a PIF about to come through. She's in Miami area. She's gonna be a beast. She's a Spitfire too. Her name's Sandra. She's really cool. Her mom is the broker,
Ooh.
so they got like a little boutique company. But she's a closer, bro. So yeah, Tia, have fun with that.
Awesome.
She'll be coming through
Can't
today.
wait.
Yeah, in Miami, dude. Like, dude, that's money. So
Yeah.
100%.
Awesome, guys. All right. Much love. I'll talk to you all later.
bye.
I'll see you guys in the next one, and make sure you guys select one of these videos that the YouTube algorithm just hand selected for you. See you guys.